welcome back to Good Day State Line. We love when Matt stops by from Carz R Us because we learn so much. You bring us the parts from our car to actually explain, to show off what's happening, and you have a chance for some free oil changes tonight, which is huge. So let's start with digital inspections, what it does for your customers, and what we got here.
Yeah, so our digital inspection, our customer base is probably about 70% women, and I think that transparency of knowing what you're getting, why you're being recommended something is very important. So in our digital inspection, this is a brake tool, for instance. Instead of being all confused and showing a picture of the brake part, which we do, but we measure it. So now you see red, green, or yellow, and it's like, oh, so it's yellow, I got a little time, but I need to start budgeting, right? Or it's green, hey, they're good. Or it's red, ooh, I better do this, right?
Sure.
We do that with tires, anything that we can give you a measurement and you can see it, we try to add the visual component. I think that just provides that transparency. And honestly, the maintenance side is the biggest thing, because a lot of people come in as new customers and they've not been talked to about spark plugs, timing belt, which can destroy an engine if it breaks, right? Stuff like that that are really important to the overall functionality of the car, and they don't talk about it. So we try to really educate you. We spend a lot of time with every one of our customers. If you got questions, we're here to help you so you can digest it, because we give you a lot of information, but then we back it up with, let's talk about it.
Yeah,
right?
kind of like going to the doctor for
Yeah,
your car.
it's intimidating
going
sometimes,
to a good doctor, right? Who's going to be like, yeah, you're good until you're not. This is like, no, you're good, but let's talk about, when you may need something instead of just like throwing it on you.
Yep.
Yeah,
And that digital inspection is cool because we text it to you.
Cool.
Or we email it, so whatever's work, if you're sitting at a computer, you can see it easier, or right on your phone, you can see it. The estimate is right there, so you can approve what you want, and it's very
And you
smooth.
can Google it.
You can Google it, yes. We like to
not just
have
hearing
Google.
words, yeah.
I tell my kids that all the time.
Yeah.
Google it.
Google it. Okay, so what do we have here? Not a plate of brownies. but
No,
it kinda
I know
looks
you
like-
said that. This is you can eat it, but I don't think you're going to
don't
feel
think I
very well
want
after.
to.
So you can see parts are coming off of this. We're doing Brakes for Breasts, which is a fundraiser that we've done since we opened. We've raised thousands of dollars there, and we do pads and rotors, and you get a discount off the pads, and then you can also mail in a rebate, or you could donate that back to the Cleveland Institute.
Awesome.
And then we donate $40 per axle for every brake job that we do.
Wow.
So we donate a lot of money that way. And these are some old parts. So we recommend pads and rotors together, because this pad wears on this rotor. Okay. So as it wears, it starts to get smaller, and you can see these are way too small. There's nothing left to that brake pad.
In the height.
In the height, exactly. And then this is a backing plate. That should be there. That's what holds the brake pads together. You can see no backing plate. So these actually, they wore them down so far that the pad backing plate fell off. And now you've got a piston in your caliper that extends, and it falls out, and now you need more parts. So being preventative, which is why we check those brakes in your inspection. So if we see anything that, ooh, those are starting to get low, let's pull wheels, let's get pictures, let's get measurements, let's make sure everything works. And then we also are checking the calipers and all the components, so that way when we call you and we say, here's a price, there's not surprises. Because that, I think, is, that's one of the scariest things. It's like, phone's ringing, what are they asking for? How much more money? And that's not the goal, right? The goal is to make it a partnership where when we recommend something, we've done our homework to make sure that we're giving you the final price.
Yeah, the goal too, I mean, kind of much like a doctor, is they have a positive relationship, and so you and the customer, you can be like, we've talked about this for 6 months, a year, and then you know that they trust you and trust your recommendations and going to come back, right? You don't want to charge them an extra $3,000, they never want to come back.
Yeah, and it's important to be able to plan that budget, right? Because a lot of times things break, but a lot of things are tires, for instance. You see them coming, right? You kind of know they're starting to get low, and tires are not cheap. I mean, most sets of tires are over $1,000, right? So if you're going to budget for that, 6 months in advance, it makes it a lot less stressful.
Yes, absolutely. So this is the new one.
No, just kidding. Yeah, so this is actually a rust ridge, which is why we recommend replacing the rotors with the pads, because all this rust on here, you put this new pad on this surface, you're going to have this shaking going on, right? And then you're going to get that vibration, and also that ridge is going to wear down your new pad. So it just seats to the old rotor, and you lose half of your brake life, right? So when you do these two together, you're going to get a lot better mileage out of them, which is more cost effective.
Absolutely. Okay, so before we go, mentioned that we have a chance for you to get a free oil change. Tell us what's happening.
Yeah, absolutely. This is our first time we're doing this. I think it's a huge offer. The first 10 people to call the shop, which the phone number will be up there, call us, say you saw us on Good Day State Line, and you can get a free oil change.
I love that.
The next, whoever wants to call,
Okay.
we're going to do a $30 semi-synthetic or synthetic blend, or a $40 full synthetic.
Okay.
That's about an $80 value if you're using full synthetic. There are exclusions. I mean, if you got a BMW that takes 20 quarts of oil, of course we're not doing that, right? So, we do discount it accordingly. So
Okay.
just call us. We'll go through the details. The first 10 are the free ones. After that, we'll give you the discount. And this is how we build that trust. Come in, see what we do, check out our inspection, and you're going to love it.
Cool, and that all happens before the end of the month. So, don't hold off. Give them a call today. The number is 815-877-4277. If you scan that flow code, you'll just be brought right to the Carz R Us website, and you can give them a call right there. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
for
Michelle.
coming in.
Pleasure.
Have fun with all those oil changes.
Oh, you know it.
Coming up next, how can you enhance your smile before your next big event or wedding? We have the answers for you, and then a relaxing new Let's Try It. We'll be right back.